State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. There's the handoff. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. And he's got his man open downfield. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's James. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the handoff. It's James. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. Gets rid of it on the move. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bama. Just ran away from the defense. Here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Is back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
By the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Again, makes it second and medium. And the running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And the return man runs out of bounds. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's caught downfield. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw now on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Makes a quick grab. Got a lane. Can he get in? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Moore. The pass rush closing in. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. They're going to run the option. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 1st down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
3rd down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch it. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? He'll hand it off. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. It's a shotgun run call. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defense coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He's moving out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? He's on the run. Launches deep. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Like one more play here before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. offense on the field here. 5 seconds to go in the half. To throw, it's Moore. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he knocks that one right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Ducks offense retakes the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
The shotgun handoff here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. And I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That puts them on top in the second half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Here comes a handoff. And he's stopped after 84 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get sacked.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. As a design quarterback keeper. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner will be brought down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Motion now from the tight end. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And And the Ducks offense is on the move now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it second down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught quickly.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Off the play fake on first down. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Second down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton breaking through defenders. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaking tackles. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Across midfield. The 30. At the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So here we go. Fourth quarter. They're cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Single back takes the handoff. spinning out of the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try the option play here. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The Ducks churn out another first down. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Touchdown, Ducks. There was a foot race, and he won it. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Okay, ready? Alabama now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Gonna run it. It's Miller. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown. Tie. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial score. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
First and 10 now for the offense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes a quick catch. Stiff arms the man. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after.
It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're in pretty good position. It's a two-possession game, and they now put this game on ice. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the wideout goes in motion. On the ground, it's James. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.